All right, this is a very special episode of Movie Club for multiple reasons. One, it's way earlier than we normally record. Two, it is Extra Life. We're streaming. So if it ever sounds a little weird, it's partially because this isn't the normal setup. So this is a very unique setup. I'm AJ, that's Mike. We've been streaming for approximately 4 hours before we recorded this.
Yeah.
It's been going pretty good.
We've actually had consistently a couple viewers, which I'm excited about.
Yeah. One of them is at least me, I know that. It might be both of us.
No, I've seen a jump, definitely. I've definitely seen a jump consistently on and off, so.
Okay, well, it's just showing me concurrent viewers too. So I don't know if that's because I'm not actually on the page and letting it refresh or what, but yeah. So trying to raise money for kids.
Otherwise, worst case, my logic's always been if you don't raise good money, you always at least add to the initiative of visibility.
Yeah. So at the very least, we're raising awareness. But yeah, so our movies were two complete stinkers.
No. One of them I at least enjoyed watching.
Was it the new one?
I enjoyed watching the 2000s Charlie Angels objectively more.
Yeah, so it was the Charlie's Angels franchise. It was the 2000 and then the 2019.
So before we get into those fun parts, though, I do have some other random sticks if you want to talk about.
Sure.
I saw Terminator Dark Fate a week ago.
Okay.
Have you seen Terminator Dark Fate yet?
Nope. Don't plan on it.
I'm going to say it. It is objectively the third best Terminator movie.
I kind of thought that's what they were going for.
It is not as... It reminds me of, do you remember my Predator of last year?
Yeah, that was like this weird reboot.
It's around that quality of a film.
Wasn't Predator of last year like a weird, it's a reboot, but the original Predator is only in it for 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's one of those. So the thing I don't like about this one, and I'm going to say the one thing is all I'm going to say about this film.
So
Skynet, which upsets me greatly.
Skynet upsets you?
It's not Skynet.
Oh, it's not Skynet. Mm-hmm. Your Discord quality has not been great during the stream.
Let me see if this helps.
So there's been some weird cutoffs. I don't know if it's like a weird gate that you have on it or what, but that's a very real possibility. Yeah, I also remember seeing that Linda Hamilton had to... What did they have to do? Tone down her boobs and her butt is what she said.
No. She's a complete badass in it. I have no problem with that.
I remember hearing that and I'm like, okay, that's weird. It's one of the very few things you hear of.
The Hamilton. Again, it's a fine movie. It's not amazing. It's good. I have fundamental plot issues of what they do with the Terminator and stuff like that.
So how do they rectify the issue of... Because this is supposed to be a sequel to 2.
Right, so sequel to 2. Every other Terminator never happened.
Okay, so they just don't even try and...
this is literally a sequel to 2. The other movies do not happen. It doesn't exist. They're no longer canon.
Okay.
Uh-oh. What's uh-oh?
Okay, we're still recording. Oh, I switched scenes.
Oh, are we good?
And it just slobs, takes a second to to refresh.
Mm.
I was a little worried because one of my scenes has a full webcam, but we'll just leave it on the Extra Life one. Yeah, so it's just I remember hearing that it's just it's the sequel to 2, and I thought to myself, that's going to be very interesting because I think it's been like 30, at least 20 years since 2. And Ernie and Linda Hamilton are looking rough. So
yeah, it's a fine movie. New characters are fine in it. Again, fundamental plot holes that like the more I think of it, the more it upsets me. But it is for sure the third best Terminator movie, and like if I see it again, I wouldn't be end of the world upset. Where like the other Terminators, you just don't want to see again.
yeah, that's a good description of everything after 2.
So the other thing is, I do have that Disney Plus.
That Disney Plus.
I'm on that Disney Plus juice.
That Disney Plus juice, though.
Good Disney Plus shit. So some of the stuff I've seen on there is I watched the first 2 episodes of The Mandalorian, which is the Star Wars TV show.
Yeah.
So like for how expensive a thing it is, you could see where the money goes. I don't know how it is. The first 2 episodes I feel like are a little too slow for Star Wars. Like
I've heard interesting things about The Mandalorian.
There's fun twists I think so far, and there's like some interesting actiony scenes. But like it's I don't know, like maybe it'll speed up later. For Star Wars has always been a little quicker compared to like some like Star Trek to me, and to me it feels much more in the Star Trek level of like pacing. Now it's literally just he's doing a fetch quest, so like
That's funny.
like it's a little fetch quest. That's just me. The other thing I saw was I think it's The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
You've heard about this shit?
No.
Jeff Goldblum going to learn about shits, and it's like 40-minute episodes about him. So like this example is he is learning about sneakers. So it's a mini documentary of Jeff Goldblum learning about sneaker culture.
That would actually be really interesting.
Oh, I don't know about the quality of like of you actually learning with him, but Jeff Goldblum, I don't think he's acting. I think he's literally just this crazy of a person. Because it is one of those like he goes and he goes, explain sneakers to me. He goes like a sneaker convention in Ohio and asks people about sneakers.
I mean, may as well. Like,
so I'm curious how much money Disney spent on this partially too. Because like they go absurd places and the production value is really high.
yeah.
The other thing I watched was they had a mini like 12-minute, I call it a hype video for all future MCU stuff on Disney Plus, which is very interesting. So it's all of that D23 footage, but in a nice little package that you could see. That's super fun. Yeah. So I take it you're not going to get Disney Plus?
No.
Oh, why don't you want to watch all of the Disney classics?
No.
Oh.
No.
But they did the new Lady and the Tramp live action movie I still need to watch.
Also, apparently doing a live action Mulan.
Oh, we've known about that one though. But the Lady and Tramp is Disney Plus exclusive. Or there's High School Musical, the show.
Oh boy.
No,
No,
not a joke.
one of my big grief with Plus is their statement of, hey, you're going to need Plus to understand the MCU from here on out.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's just like, I get it, you have your own streaming service, but you also have the biggest media franchise in the world. And now you're confusing just the casual viewers of the MCU.
Like, yes, but I bet you. But then you have to come with the true casual people who just saw an Avengers movie for 3 years, and I don't understand how they understood anything to begin with.
Well, I'm sure they saw like the big movies, like.
Oh, I have multiple friends who just saw the Avengers, and I'm like, did you understand what the fuck was going on at all? Like,
that would be really interesting to watch the Avengers movies without any context.
That's what a bunch of friends said. So maybe they saw Civil War, and that's like the maybe. That's it. I was like, I don't understand, because like they're so interwoven for them to matter. You'd be like, who the fuck are the Guardians?
Well, I never saw the original Captain America or Winter Soldier.
I think you could. So Winter Soldier is interesting. Original, like you could probably get away of not watching Cap or Thor because like you probably inherently know who those characters are in some capacity. It's not the same as being like, what the fuck's that tree doing?
Yeah.
A little bit different of like, if I said Iron Man, you have probably an image in your head, no matter how casual you are. If I said Groot, you'd stare at me like a fucking idiot.
Yes. Yes, I would.
That's part of the problem with that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hate that it's gonna be like that. Plus, like through this, Hulu's increasing their price, which is a very clear sign of like, hey, Disney owns us, and now they're gonna charge everybody everything.
You know the whole deal is, I think it's $13. You could get Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus.
Yeah, but what you want to do is you want to get Hulu with no ads before you do that.
The reason they're doing that is because it's still $1 cheaper than the normal Netflix package.
No, Netflix is $10.
No, that's the cheap Netflix. The 2-screen HD one, I think, is more. You're gonna make me look, aren't you?
It'll be interesting to see this kind of race to the bottom, though.
What do you mean?
Because like Disney Plus is what, like 7? Apple is what, 5 or 6?
Yeah, Apple TV has literally like 5 shows I've heard or whatever the hell too.
But still, like this is a race to the bottom of who's gonna be the cheap one.
I bet you Disney's the one that could eat it the most.
Oh, Disney totally could. I mean, Disney's in this unique position of they could eat $1 billion loss and be fine.
Remember, I've been hearing is Disney Plus costed them like $4 billion or whatever the hell.
Doesn't surprise me.
You have to count for they did a bunch of new stuff in there, which obviously that's not the same cost, but like even just quickly building this pipeline and all that stuff, they partnered with Verizon for every Verizon company to get for free. Like adds up.
Yeah, yeah, it's you get a year free if you have an unlimited plan.
At this point, a good chunk of Verizon customers, I bet you do.
Yeah, we still don't, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting. I think the app is. I'm gonna say it's not as built nicely as Netflix, but I like those little stuff they do of like you could subdivide it by channel real quickly. So they divide it by Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, Nat Geo, and I think Disney Classic or whatever. Quickly cycle through it. I like how it's basically like every Disney show you could probably think of is on there, or Disney movie. And then the Pixar and Marvel movie is the rule is if it's not on Netflix, it is on Disney Plus. Because Netflix owns the streaming rights till like 2021 or whatever, or 2020. We're missing, I think, 5 Marvel movies and like 2 Pixar movies. Whereas you can watch whatever you want.
Well, also, and doesn't Amazon have some of that stuff too?
Not streaming. They have rental rights. They don't have like on Amazon Plus or Amazon Prime.
Yeah, one of the Iron Mans is on there for sure.
Iron Man 2 is, but I think it's not. I don't think that's an exclusive deal like how Netflix was an exclusive deal. Have one of the best movies. Don't worry, they do have Lion King 1.5 on there.
Oh boy.
And they have every single Lilo and Stitch on there.
How many are there?
AJ? I was about to ask you, how many Lilo and Stitch movies do you think there are? So not counting a TV show, Lilo and Stitch movies.
Well, at least 2.
No, there's a lot more than 2.
I don't know, 4.
5. There is Lilo and Stitch. Oh, no, there's 4. My bad, because one's a series. So Lilo and Stitch the movie, then it goes Lilo and Stitch, then it goes to Stitch the movie, then it goes to Lilo and Stitch the TV show, then Lilo and Stitch, Stitch has a glitch, and then Leroy and Stitch.
Okay.
Did you ever watch Lilo and Stitch growing up?
I watched the movie.
There's a lot more than the movie. Watch Lilo and Stitch forever.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
I think you would appreciate though is they have basically every Mickey Mouse cartoon ever, which is really interesting, and they have a section called like Mickey Mouse Through the Years. You could just see like the evolution of Mickey Mouse from like Steamboat Willie. There's like a 2013 series that's like a bunch of 3-minute shorts that I really like.
I know I saw something that said that it shows something like, hey, some of this stuff was produced in a time that's different than.
Yeah, they
It
have
is
like
now.
some warnings and fun of stuff. It's for Dumbo, and I forget the other movie.
Was Steamboat
But-
Willie?
No, actually, I think it was something live action. If I remember right.
Do they have Song of the South or Song of the Deep, whatever it's called?
I think that's the one thing not on there.
That's probably a good thing.
Song of the it's not on there.
If we're being realistic, it's probably a good thing that's not on there.
Can you imagine if they put it on there? People would be like, what? Do you have Emperor's New Groove on here? Don't worry.
Do they have the sequel?
Kronk's New Groove? Of course they do. It's funny, because there was a TV show, I think, also. I don't know if that's on there. I don't see the TV show on there, which is a little upsetting. One of the things though I like that it does, which Netflix obviously does too, is you could download a lot of the stuff to take with you offline.
Hulu's starting to do that, which is nice.
I understand there's probably logistical problems with doing it, so setting it up's a pain in the ass, but once you have it, it's really nice.
Yeah. I'm trying to... Forgot to add the,
What?
the stream, URL to our Extra Life page.
Good idea. But yeah, that's all Disney Plus stuff. Other big stuff is before we get into Charlie's Angels, PS4 is now the second best-selling console of all time.
Nice.
Which at this point it's never going to pass PS2. Like it's just not going to happen. You agree?
How close is it?
So PS2, I'm going to just pull up console sales. So I don't get it right. Something not close. Okay, so video game console sales. Perfect. So number 1 is PlayStation 2 at 155 million units. Number 2 is PlayStation 4 at 102.8 million units.
So it's got
50
18
million more to go.
I could see them doing it if they like just bargain basement discount.
But the reason that PS2 sold so much, though, you have to account for is the DVD player.
And the fact that you could just break the shit out of them.
Sure, but the DVD player at the time was the cheapest DVD player on the market.
Yeah.
Forever.
Well, and that was the same thing with the PS3.
PS3 is at 87.4 million. The estimate currently from last numbers. Perspective, the 360 is actually behind the PS3 at 84.
Yeah, that was pretty big news when
That officially passed.
that happened.
It's basically because of Europe is why it passes.
Yeah.
Because I think
Yeah,
looking at
Sony's
American sales, I
Sony's never been strong in the U.S.
actually is though. Pre PS4, I agree with you. PS3 specifically is for sure not as strong in the US as other markets.
The PS2 in the U.S. only caught on late.
Oh.
Here's what you need to know before playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. That is a headline on ESPN.com.
Oh yeah. Before we get into Charlie's Angels, you've been playing Star Wars Fallen Order?
Yep. So we streamed it's not the first hour, but it's the first realistic hour of gameplay. For that, it's just a tutorial. I'm definitely going to keep playing it.
So walk me through then, maybe without spoiling the best you can. What is the first hour that I didn't see look like?
Just a tutorial. It's not even that great of a tutorial. I mean, it's a good tutorial, but it just sets up like who your character is.
Okay.
Main story 13.5 hours. So
13? I was like, 13 isn't atrocious.
Yeah. Especially considering I'm about 2 in already.
What is this? You said there's side quest or activities or something?
Yeah, so completionist it says 25 hours.
It's probably a good length for it.
Apparently you can beat this game in 8 hours.
Yeah, but like people have been telling me you could also beat Outer Worlds in 3 hours, and I'm like, I don't understand fucking how.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. The combat's really good. Graphics are really good.
Okay, I think it's time. What do they say? Angels assemble or some shit?
Sure.
Okay. I say we should probably start with the 2000s Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, let's start old.
Okay. Have you had any experience with Charlie's Angels before we watched these?
I mean, I had seen the
Like
2001 like years ago.
Okay, so you've never seen the TV show.
I knew it was a TV show, but I had never seen it.
I have notes.
Okay.
Really like the intro thing of how they introduced the three girls. Record. Another thing while writing intros, Chad was great.
Not Chad. The Chad.
I'm sorry. The Chad was great. When we saw Joey from Friends, I was excited. And my other note, because I watched this movie at 2 a.m, and maybe it's something to drink before, was. Well, I think here's ready for my exact note I left for myself, and you could take for this what you want. My God, Cameron Diaz. I don't know what that quote is about.
I mean, that's a pretty fitting comment about that movie.
Yeah. So what do you think of the 2000s Charlie Angels?
So my favorite thing is it's so clearly like, oh, we're gonna, this is to empower women and that.
Sure.
And, well, because, like, okay, your main characters are all strong, powerful women. Then during one of the fights, the song is literally Smack My Bitch Up.
Oh, I have a question for you while we start the intro thing. So there's the 3 actresses, right? It's Cameron
Lucy
Diaz.
Liu, Cameron Diaz, and Drew Barrymore.
So how old do you think Lucy Liu was when they filmed this?
Considerably older than the rest of them.
Right. That's what blew. I looked it up. I was like, she was like 34 when they filmed this, and the rest of them were like 20.
Well, wasn't Lucy Liu in one of the Tarantino movies?
I think so.
She's not in Kill Bill. That's somebody else. But
the whole point, though, is like, I didn't realize how much older she was compared to the rest of the other two.
I know it's very stereotypical, but I mean, it's because she's Asian and they don't age.
But like comparatively, she easily passed as a close enough to age the other two.
Yeah.
Like if you told me, if you said were they all within 2 years of each other, I would have been like, yes, pretty easily.
Oh, Lucy Liu was in Kill Bill.
I was saying when you said that, I was like, maybe she was.
Well, I couldn't remember if it was her or there was another.
So this is gonna blow your mind. When I looked at that was Drew Barrymore. I don't know if I've ever seen a movie with her actually in it. And I've seen E.T., but I didn't process that. And I was like, oh, that's what Drew Barrymore looks like. Because obviously I've heard the name before.
Yeah, it's weird to me that you had never seen a movie with her in it.
She's come back. She's done more like directing or producing.
Let's see her. Barrymore. You'd never seen 50 First Dates? Or
I
The
don't think
Wedding
so.
Singer?
No. No, right?
Blended or let's see what else. Donnie Darko.
I've seen Donnie Darko. But again, it was when she was younger, so I don't think I processed that was her.
You've never seen Scream?
I've never seen the Scream she was in, no.
That's the first one.
Then I don't think so.
She's the girl on the phone. Wayne's World 2.
I've seen Wayne's World, not 2.
She's not in the first one. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I appreciated when I realized that Sam Rockwell was the villain.
Yeah, I forgot he was in it.
Oh, this was the weird thing for me, right? So the girl, it was this weird combo though of the entire film, which I think is exaggerated to the nth degree, as we'll get to in this film, in the 2019 version, of like the girls at moments are like these extreme badasses, and then they like try to show how they're still human.
Yeah, Cameron Diaz dancing at Soul Train was hilarious.
Okay, I fucking lost it when that happened. And I was like, is that Luke Wilson?
Yep. So the best part is CinemaSins released their Charlie's Angels one. Like the day before or 2 days before I watched the 2000 one.
Yeah.
And it is so funny. Like he's like, hey, Cameron Diaz solves racism. And just all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, this movie's pretty bad.
Okay, it's entertaining. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's great. It's entertaining.
Also, can we talk about the way the Thin Man smokes a cigarette?
We talk about Thin Man, which we'll get to. Thin Man Part 2. Why the fuck do we always need a Thin Man in one of these films when it comes to Charlie's Angel 2019 in a minute?
Well, Thin Man Part 2 is not a thin man. Thin Man Part 2 is a thick boy.
But like it's the same idea. The moment you saw him,
Yeah.
I'm like, did we need another weird, creepy looking assassin?
That doesn't talk.
Right. No one's as creepy as Kristen Glover, though, to be fair. It is a role that was made for him.
Yes.
But see, I like how that's the thing that upsets you in the film. Not the thing where I wrote down where it's the intro sequence of meeting the girls is 40 of the hour and 30 of this minute of this film.
Oh, I mean, this film is just ridiculous.
like the first 40 minutes is literally just introducing the girls.
Yeah.
Like a 95-minute film. That's a long fucking time to introduce me the main characters. Also, Bill Murray in this film, bumbling buffoon.
Yes.
Bumbling buffoon.
Also, and this is jumping the gun a little bit. The fact that they tried to claim that Patrick Stewart is Bill Murray.
What? Bill Murray?
It's ridiculous.
When I saw those pictures, I was like, holy shit. I appreciate how in this film, because he was still alive, they used the actual Charlie's Angel voice actor for this.
For 2000?
For Charlie. Yeah, for Charlie.
Yeah.
Dude, I know it's not much, but it's kind of neat. that they made an extra point of doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, plot absurd in this film. Also, the other thing that gets me is on the plot line. So the girls are like these master assassin spy things, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does Drew Barrymore fall for the first guy that sleeps with her and doesn't realize he's the villain?
Because she's like, I have to imagine like the angels are like, do they even have like a sex drive?
Yes, because the other two obviously do.
Well, it's
you-
very clear that Lucy Liu's character does, but like
It's very clear that-
Cameron Diaz is such a like, she's such a ditz that it's like,
But Drew Barrymore, you saw it because she was dating the Chad.
yeah.
Also-
The Chad was great.
Can we process also? How low were her standards that she ended up with the Chad?
Yeah, that's yeah.
It's like there are moments of the film you're like, yeah, I have no clue how like they ended up together.
It certainly makes you question.
She questioned a lot of things, but I think we both agree though the Chad was a great character.
Yes, he's a very good character.
when he's driving the boat and they're like, "Can we drive?" No, this is the Chad's boat.
The Chad is the captain.
Yeah. That and also was it Lucy Liu was dating Matt LeBlanc or is that Cameron Diaz?
Yeah, Lucy
Yeah,
Liu was dating.
I like the thing where he comes back and the trailer just collapses upon itself because they're being shot at.
Yeah, what happened? I
He's
don't
like,
know,
"Are you-"
dumbass.
No, he's like, "Is that my trailer?"
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a bad movie.
But did you enjoy the movie?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't great, but I enjoyed it.
There were very few redeeming.
They were good at
moments.
fighting.
Oh, you mean they're hey, everybody's on a wire.
Yeah.
Also, there's a shot of when they're fighting Crispin Glover for the first time, I think it is. When they ran down the alley and there's like the room with all the doors. Like that fight. There's a shot where he goes tumbling and you can clearly see the back plate for his wire harness. Because his jacket is just super reflective, which is where they put a thing down on your back, and then they put a thing on the jacket that lets them hook the wires to it. So you can clearly see where they hook up. It's like, okay, this is ridiculous.
So, Charlie's Angel 2000. Not the worst movie we've seen. Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Now, for Charlie's Angel 2019. I think the way to start this film is talk about the cold open of this film, which is not what I was expecting.
Oh, you mean Aussie Jack or John or whatever his name is?
Right, and then it's like a pure like fucking spy movie in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, interesting. I don't like the direction that they took Kristen Stewart's character. Of like, hey, I'm just like, I'm a normal girl. Like, no.
Hear me out though, okay? My issue with her character is throughout the film she was 3 different characters. what she was in that opening scene, which was the hot seductress, that one,
Mm-hmm.
is not the same, like, I'm a rebel character she was for some reason just a year later. And then, like, halfway through that, she shifted into learning about herself for no reason.
Yeah, none of the movie made sense. Her dig on, like, oh, what do you do for fun? Was just stupid. I forget the exact quote. It was like, oh, I'm going to party my ass off in Tahiti or something like that. And she's like, you should have fun. Or like, and Naomi Scott's character is like, I like to do whatever by myself or something like that.
You know what upsets me greatly, right? Naomi Scott is an amazing fucking actress. I feel like they misused her completely in the film.
Also, I totally thought that it was going to be 3 angels, not, oh, it's 2 angels and like.
Me too. That upset me too. I was like, why? Wait, what do you? Yeah, and then it was okay. There was like obviously when she overreacted to puking continually, they killed someone the first time, made sense. But like otherwise, at a certain point, I was tired of that shtick.
I thought that was more of like motion sickness or something like that from getting whipped around in the car.
I took it as I saw someone die.
I mean, it was so much later. It felt like then.
How did you feel about everyone being named Bosley at the beginning when you realized that?
I mean, it makes sense. That's what Bill Murray's character name was.
So here's the thing I don't understand is, did Bill Murray say no? Did they ask him? Like, where did we get Patrick Stewart in this?
Yeah, because I mean, Bill Murray's aged enough to play a retired.
Bill Murray and Patrick Stewart might be the same age. I don't think they're that far off, do you? Okay, let me phrase this to you. If Bill Murray was able to play Bosley in 2000, he could now be 20 years older and retired.
Bill Murray.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Age. Bill Murray is 69. Nice.
Right? Patrick Stewart is, what do you think, 79? Holy shit. I don't know he's that old.
Spell. Yeah, he's 79. So he's 10 years older.
Okay, but the point is, though, Bill Murray played Bosley 19 years ago. He could now be retiring 20 years later. That's not unheard of.
Yeah.
Like, even in the fiction, that would make sense to me.
And the weird thing is, like, Patrick Stewart looks too young.
Yeah, because he just naturally looks like a younger person for how old he is.
Yeah.
Also, as we talked about earlier, I don't like how they retcon Bill Murray pictures with Patrick Stewart.
It's pretty funny.
No, you know, to me, would have been funnier is kept them as Bill Murray, and just everyone pretends it's Patrick Stewart.
That's what they should have done. Is like kept the Bill Murray photos and then started to like blend him into Patrick Stewart.
Because part of that to me is like, so like I think 2000 Charlie Angels kept the tone of the TV show of like this more lighthearted thing.
Yeah.
With this, Charlie's Angels went too far to the extreme of not lighthearted.
Yeah. Also, Michael Strahan being a Bosley is hilarious.
Also, who wasn't there the basketball player who was a Bosley? Or football player, whatever. Who's the guy?
That was Michael Strahan.
Is that Michael Strahan?
Yeah, from Good Morning America.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, all of this so many Bosleys. I'm never, and I'm gonna say it, and I think it's just a stand of like, so Elizabeth Banks was the director. I didn't like how she was also one of the lead actresses.
I mean, it made sense, right? Like,
I don't like the triple, I don't know how, I really don't like, I do and I don't like the triple going back and forth of who's betraying who.
Yeah. It felt forced.
It did. Like, her doing it at least would have made sense to me.
Yeah.
Because also, he said he was forced out, which my question is, who forced him out?
The new Charlie.
Okay,
Which that whole thing is just stupid.
That was a fucking absurd. Because you know what? To me, if you're gonna do the new Charlie thing, what it should have been, it should have been one of the 3 original Angels.
Yeah.
Like maybe it was, but you should have shown it to me. That to me would have been hilarious. It was like the original Angels are the new Charlie because Charlie retired or whatever.
No, Charlie dies. They mention that.
Yeah. There's all of that. Again, this film was too serious. And I know it has moments where it's lighthearted, but like Charlie's Angel, part of its shtick was like this more lighthearted, fun thing.
Yeah. So I saw this movie yesterday afternoon. I was the only person in the theater, and I'm not saying I fell asleep, but I closed my eyes for about 15 minutes.
What did you miss? When did you fall asleep?
Not much.
Well, that's besides the point.
I can't even tell you when I dozed off because I can't remember what it. Like, this is such a non-movie. The final action sequence is pretty cool, but
that's cool. We talked about I don't like how there's another Thin Man, which I know he's not thin, but like he totally was the same character, the unnamed assassin, until you named him.
Yeah.
I'm still not fully sure how this power grid thing works.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a good thing that they didn't try to explain it, but
like saying it's rare earth crystals. So like, was the entire building out of that one of them? Like, how was it running?
Well, and the better question is like, so it's wireless power?
No. Better question is how much of the earth? So it's rare earth materials. How do they know they have enough to power the world then if they're rare?
Well, if they clearly don't need much because
that building looks pretty fucking energetic.
Out of 6 at the most of those things.
Speaking of the building, I have another plot question that maybe you explain to me. So you know the spot where they made all of the 3 girls look alike?
Yeah.
Why is it that so obviously security is looking for her.
Mm-hmm.
So they were using the footage. You used the footage off of. So what I was saying is, they were using the footage off of that day to figure out where she was. And they were hunting for her, right?
Yeah.
But they could see where she was scanning in with the badge. Wouldn't you just send where the badge is?
Well, that was the thing. They were trying to find like, okay, oh, she's here.
The badge is being scanned there. You could see both.
Yeah, but you could see like, okay, so like she actually scanned in as herself to get in.
She's scanning in multiple rooms also. So you're telling that's being tagged.
Yeah, so you can follow her ID, but you don't know if her ID is her because there are IDs being scanned in that aren't the person. Like, I think what it was is they tracked her to the bathroom, and then one of the other two, either Naomi Scott or Kristen Stewart, scans into something as some dude.
Right. Which is also interesting watching that when he's like, oh, it's a bug, and then he saw it again. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it was just...
It was weird.
Definitely.
What's the other thing I had problems with in this film? I liked how the closing credits when Naomi Scott was becoming an angel was the original Angels.
Naomi Scott wasn't becoming an angel. It was the Indian girl.
No, Naomi Scott is the Indian girl.
No, that's
okay, boy. I will bet you money Naomi Scott is the girl that was the scientist.
No, who am I thinking of?
I will literally guarantee you.
No, I'm thinking of
Balinska was the tall one.
Yeah, I was thinking of her.
Naomi Scott is the Indian girl.
Yeah, I know.
She played Jasmine in Aladdin, you realize.
Yeah. No, I got her in the the Tall Black Girl mixed up because they screwed up their credits on Hot Ones.
Really?
Yeah, because Kristen Stewart was the latest one, and she brings on the other two girls, and they had Where They Were flopped,
Also,
like flip
I have,
flop.
I have an actual question. Is Ella Balinska a giant in real life? She's 5'10". That explains it. Okay.
I mean that's not tall.
But next to the girls, she was like a fucking giant.
Yeah. Also, I remembered that Naomi Scott. I thought she was originally from the UK, and so that's what threw me off even more. Is
Because she hasn't had a British accent.
yeah. I was like, yeah, her. Nope.
That's what I'm staring at you. I'm like, I am positive that who Naomi Scott is. Because Naomi Scott was the Pink Power Ranger. That's how I know who Naomi
Dude,
Scott is.
you keep saying things, and
You need to watch this Power Rangers movie from 2 years ago.
no, I don't.
Trust me, you do. It is a great film. So yeah. So now I have a good question then to wrap up the Angels discussion. These Angels versus the 2000 Angels.
I'd probably take the 2019 one because it takes itself a little more seriously.
Also,
And
I would take
tries, like at least tries.
I would take the 2000 Angels. Because I don't want Charlie's Angel to be a super serious thing.
Well, there's a difference between super serious and like whatever they did for 2000.
Me, it's just like 2000 Charlie Angels. I think part of it is it fixed tonally the show. It fits the tone better. Also, that was the other thing I forgot to mention. I thought I was seeing if you noticed this too. Did you appreciate how the credit sequence they made for this film they still matched with like the cheesy 2000 style?
Yeah.
I saw
It's
that. I was
pretty
like,
ridiculous.
it's 2019. Someone in that room had to have known how to make a credit sequence better than that.
No, they didn't because they didn't.
Okay. Ultimate question then, AJ. Would you recommend this film?
I wouldn't recommend either, but for different reasons.
What are your reasons then?
The
because what-
2000s Charlie's Angels I wouldn't recommend because it is a terrible movie. The 2019 Charlie's Angels I wouldn't recommend just because like the people I'm recommending movies to wouldn't like it.
Okay.
If some random lady came up to the street and was like, "Hey, is Charlie's Angels any good?" I'd be like, "For you, yeah." Like it is totally it is a chick flick without being a chick flick.
I'll give you that.
So,
That is all of the fun Charlie's Angels.
yep.
I thought we had going into a nice streak of like good movies there for a while. And now
Well, I'll tell you what. If we can keep talking for about 5 minutes, then we can hop straight into Apex.
by 5 minutes. Is that when it downloads on your end?
Yeah.
I like how you've been prepping for it. So yeah. So remember, the reason the audio is weird partially is because we're doing our extra live stream.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's gonna be fun. Cause AJ, when's the last time you've played Apex?
When's the last time you and I played Apex?
Probably 2 months ago, a month ago.
So 2 months ago.
I am ranked gold and competitive, so I'm gonna be carrying his ass.
Yep.
Have you seen the new map even?
Yes. We played on the new
With
map.
the train? Did we play with the Untrained map?
Oh, no, we didn't. We played, it was
Did
like, we played like the last day of the old map or something like that.
Yeah, no, yeah, okay, yeah. Because this map's the new map has like there's a train and stuff in the middle of it. Always when you land on it, you must scream "chugga chugga, bitches."
Go for it.
Just so you understand. No, you must. Clear
No,
about that.
it's going to be Bub Rub because the whistles go woo.
Beautiful. But yeah.
All right.
I guess that'll do it for the weird episode of Movie Club this month.
Yeah.
We will catch you guys. I guess we catch you guys every Friday with a new episode, but we'll catch you guys in a couple weeks with an SWW proper. Going into December, which will be a fun time.
Yep.
Remember, you can follow the show at the SWW Show on Twitter. You can follow me at Mikey_Maroney. You can follow AJ at That Detroit Boy.
Nope.
Remember, SWWshow.com for all of your latest information and links for all of our stuff. The big thing is also we are now Humble Bundle partners, which means we have a special link that we keep down below either for our show notes or on our different social medias that if you use that link to buy certain Humble Bundle products or to do your Humble Bundle monthly, we do get a part of that revenue back to help support the show. So if you're going to do that anyway, at least click those links, gives us a little bonus out of it.
Which the Humble Bundle for December looks great. It's like Yakuza, it's what else is it?
No, it's some decent shit. Did you see they also changing the way Humble Bundle partnership works now too? The like monthly program?
Mm-mm.
This is not us saying this is an ad, by the way. This is just us talking. FTC. So their big thing is now it's like it's somewhere between like there's different tiers, and like the top tier is you could choose what games you get instead of just getting blind games. They started tiering their system. In general, Humble Bundle, even if it's not the monthly program, always a great fucking deal.
Yeah. Let's see. Monthly. It's Soul Calibur 6, Yakuza Kiwami, and My Time at Portia.
Then they always add like a couple. There was it end up being like 10 games usually or whatever.
Yeah. Well, and that's for December.
But I'm saying usually they add more games. I thought too.
10 bundles. I don't want account settings. I just want to. It's Mike. It's forcing me to two-step, but I just want humblebundle.com, please.
Huh?
It's literally forcing me to two-step. I could opt out of it, which would probably be easier on our end.
Can't opt out of it for our account, I think.
I wish to opt out of activating two-step verification for my Humble developer account. That's literally one of the options.
Oh. Yeah.
So
I guess
unfortunately, I can't look at the Humble Bundle right now, but
it's good. It's always good. Check it out. Yeah. Use our link if you buy it. I think that's all. Anything else, AJ? The people?
Nope.
Okay.
What is our link? Hold on, let me pull up our studio.
It's something like at the end.
Humblebundle.com/monthly question partner equal SW.
For anything you do at the end, do question partner equal SWW and it should work.
Can you do are there codes at the checkout?
No, it's just using our link.
Okay.
So that's why it's weird, is you have to look at our link for it.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. It helps us out though if you're able to do that.
Yep. And I think that's it. We're gonna roll right down into Apex Legends.
Nice.
So for those listening to Movie Club, a goodbye.
This podcast was a product of the SWW Show. You can find more at the swwshow.com or facebook.com/the SWW store or twitter.com/SWW. You can find out more about Mike at Mikey_Maroney on Twitter and more about AJ at LowC4 on Twitter. Remember, new episodes come out twice a month, one focusing on the new entertainment news and one focusing on Movie Club, so new and an old movie. You can find out more again at the swwshow.com, and you can find the show on podcast services around the globe.